Okay, hello and welcome. You'll see I'm not using Fraps this time because Fraps only records game screens such as Minecraft or, I don't know, whatever game. So this is going to be some speed art from MCGamer. You see me just getting up the pictures now. So I'm using paint tool.sai. I've got... You can see I went online, got a picture of MCGamer's skin I'm going to use as a reference. And my canvas, let me think, I think my canvas was 2000 by 2000 pixels, so I've got plenty of room to work with. Now after I finish this I plan on shrinking it down a little bit so I can add a nice background. Just doing a basic sketch here. Literally just so that I know roughly where things are going to go. I was playing around a little bit with the layers. I recently found out a couple new things about this program, so I thought I'd give them a quick try. You see I've done a very rough line, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into it and I'm going to move the line to try and actually get it nice and straight, which works, but on this scale it's not worth doing, so I just undid all that and went for the old reliable, just drawing it out. Now, I'm not sure how many parts I'm going to do to this. This is part one, where I'm literally just doing the very basic of drawing it out. A little bit later I'm going to be adding a bit of colour to it. I'm definitely going to be doing a part 2, and depending on how long I make part 2 I might also do a part 3. I might be able to get it all done in part 2, I don't know. See me just rubbing out the excess. I've never really done one of these voiceover things, so I'm very quickly running out of things to talk about, especially in a sped up video. I'm going to redo this in a second, I just wanted to see if that would look good or not. Again, drawing it out by hand always seems to work best. Now, you can angle the entire piece of work, but I don't really like doing that. It messes it up a bit and you don't get that much choice with the angles. It only turns so far, you can't decide how far it'll turn. So what I did here is I drew out a rectangle that's not big enough, but anyway, I think first thing I did, I made it longer, I actually made it too long there, and rotated it to about the same angle I wanted, shrunk it down a little bit, and then again rubbed out the excess bits. Normally I use a rubber that's got a slightly low density, I don't remember now, so it gives a realistic effect. I just whacked it up to 100 there so it'll rub out properly, I guess. Just drawing in the eyes, I'll come back to those later, fill them in with black. Now to save a bit of time and to make it symmetrical, I copied the eye, flipped it, and then put it down in the place I wanted it. Tried to line it up best I could. In the end I think I got it pretty close to what it was. See there, I think I got it pretty close. Now this bit was being a little bit annoying. See, no matter how hard I tried I couldn't get it to line up perfectly, but I might come back and see if I can do that slightly better, or at least fix the little problem I had, but for now at least that's fine. Now to do the angled bit on the hair, I did the same thing I did with the eyebrows. Drew out the sort of size I wanted, realised it was not nearly the size I wanted. Changed it all, basically, but I find rotating it's a lot easier. Sorry, my screen just went to sleep there. I need to knock the mouse every now and then. What have I done? Oh yeah, okay. So just doing the hair here. Now again, to make it symmetrical, I wanted to copy and paste it here. I think I got it pretty much right. Now the nose and mouth, as this is more of a free drawn bit, it gave me a bit of trouble, to be honest. I mean, sure I did it eventually, but not how I hoped it would be. So I'm just going to quickly draw out roughly what I want. Realise I closed down the picture of MCGamer, opened the wrong folder, forgot what I was doing, then opened the right one, and there we go. MCGamer's face. Just wanted to get an idea of which way the nose and mouth actually curved. I couldn't really remember. Just trying out a brush, couldn't remember what that one did. Completely professional, you know. Okay, so as I was saying, the nose and mouth give me quite a bit of trouble, because with the other ones I can do nice straight lines. I mean, it takes a bit of time, but I can do nice straight lines, I can manipulate them, make them bigger and smaller. With the nose and mouth, I couldn't think of any way of doing them straight lined and looking good, so I had to freehand them. Now, if I was drawing it on a piece of paper, that would be fine. I would be more than happy to do that, but with a mouse and a trackpad, I mean, I really need to get one of those like sort of pens with a touchscreen bit of board, so you can actually draw. I know which one I want as well, but I just keep putting it off. So, finally got the mouth right, did a straight line and just curved it up a bit. Might come back to that, haven't decided yet. But that's pretty much it drawn out. I mean, in terms of the basic layout, that's pretty much done. So I'm just getting an idea of the skin colour. I think I got it pretty close. This is where I switch over to the airbrush, get it nice and big, and then fill in the entire area. I'm going over the lines here, but don't worry, I'll come back to that in a minute. I just want to make sure I fill in every last bit. So right now I can easily come back and just erase the bits where I went over. And this is where I was considering filling in the eyes, but I decided to just wait and I'll do it on a different layer, rather than filling it in with the guidelines. Okay. Sorry, throat's a bit weird today. Okay, so I'm just going to rub out all the excess here. Took a little bit of time, but this video sped up, so it's not too bad. Kept going over the line too much, so. I know you're probably thinking it's a bit of a flat colour, and that's kind of the point. This is my base colour. I'm going to come back into this on the next episode. In this part I'm literally just trying to get it all looking, well, I don't know what the word would be really, but I just want something to sort of use as a base for the entire thing. This colour looked quite nice. I'm definitely going to come into this, add shading, maybe a bit of texture, but at the very least add some kind of light. I've only recorded the first part so far, as I'm doing this right now, so I'm not sure if I'll wait to see if I get any feedback from the video, or if I'll just do it in about 10 minutes or something. 10 minutes time from now. I don't really like rushing. I don't like rushing these things. There's quite a few of them. When I accidentally opened the wrong folder, you saw that I've done a few of them so far. And my skin, Andrews, and a few friends. Alright, so that's the excess rubbed out now. I'm just going to quickly save it before I do any more. I don't want to accidentally lose it or anything. Okay, so just gonna fill this in with black. Screen went to sleep again. That's when I realised I shouldn't do it on the same slide as the outline. So I made a new slide, noticed there was a tiny bit of skin colour left on it, rubbed that out, and then rubbed out the excess. And same for the other side. Trying to find a nice hair colour. Decided to go for a bit of a darker brown than it was actually on his skin. Again, I'm going to come back into it later. Just made the eyebrows the same colour. I'm going to come into this and add some nice lighting onto it. Probably from the top left. Now this is the point where I noticed there was some little bits of skin colour still where the eyebrows are meant to be. It must have taken 4 or 5 attempts to figure out that the eraser was too big. That's why I was so confused and accidentally rubbing out bits of the face. Anyway, finished that, so I came back in with the eraser, got rid of the bits out of the eyes. Thank you for watching. There will be a part 2 where I'll add more detail, and depending on how long I actually make it, I might also add the background in the next part. I plan on doing quite a nice detailed background though. If I make it a bit simpler, I could fit it into part 2 as well. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this. Bye!